Here are the officials: Bruce Fell, Ron Arthur, and Michael Maloney. The regular officials will be back next week. And Fred, I know that you mentioned it before, but Jake O'Donnell will not be back. The longtime NBA official retired this season, and we wish Jake well. And
yes,
I enjoyed watching the games he worked. He was in command.
29 years, one of the best. We're going to miss Jake. Enjoyed him as an official and also as a human being.
Bulls in their solid black with the red pinstripes and red numbers, and the Bucks in the home whites. And Milwaukee controls the opening tip. Newman watched by Harper. Baker has Rodman on him. Mayberry guarded by Jordan. Johnny Newman, the first shot of the game, and Luke Longley, the first rebound. Opening minute of play of this first quarter. Bulls work the offense. 10 to go on the shot clock. Scottie Pippen gets a screen from Rodman. Jordan on the block with 4 to go on the shot clock. Michael, a tough shot. Newman picks off the rebound, and the Bucks come running. Robinson on a 3-on-2 pulls up. The big dog with the first field goal of the game, and the Bucks lead it 2-0. A lot of people, scouts here at this ball game tonight, had seen the Bulls win over the New York Knicks. Very impressed with the second half. Nice feed. Rodman into Jordan.
Little bounce pass. Michael coming from the weak side.
Dennis Rodman averaging almost 3 assists per ball game that he's played. 2 apiece. We're tied. Lee Mayberry trying to get baseline. Benoit Benjamin out on the floor.
Long distance, but he's got a nice little jumper, 15 feet.
Been averaging 15 points a game in his 4 contests with the Bucks. Longley on the block against Benjamin. Luke goes to work with the left hand, and he gets the ring. Luke has had a good week, Red. You mentioned it. He's averaging almost 15 points a game this week in the 2 games. Mayberry off a screen by Newman. Harper right with him. Baker out of the floor.
Oh, man, they're 3 for 3.
Good shooting by both teams to start the ball game.
Long distance shots by their front line, each one of them for a long deuce.
Bulls trailing by 2. Rodman. Scottie Pippen has it taken away by Newman. Johnny Newman going in on Ron Harper. No, but a foul. Harper commits the first foul of the ball game, first on the team.
Ronnie tries to take the offensive foul, but they said it was way out on the floor. He's going to give him 2 free throws. He said it was way out on the floor, but Harp gets the foul. Turnover down the other end. Dennis Rodman tried to bounce it into Scottie, but Newman just played off him a little bit and did a nice job.
Reached around from behind and knocked it loose. So Johnny Newman, who leads the club in field goal percentage at 53%, but is 73% from the free throw line.
You know who also went to Richmond?
Who was that?
Allison Payne.
Did she really?
Yes. She's a big fan of Johnny Newman.
Red, you are up on your basketball trivia and WGN news trivia, I might add. 1 out of 2 at the line for Johnny Newman. That will impress the people of Bradley Place, I want you to know. The home of WGN television. Bucks are leading by 3 in the early going. Harper gets baseline. Oh, beautiful move. Couldn't finish, and the tip by Rodman. Seven to 6. Bucks by 1. Vin Baker. The lob down low almost looked like a lob. I thought it came off like a shot. Pippen pulls up at the arc, forces contact, draws the foul on Vin Baker. Baker's first.
Was that 3 for 2?
Should have
3
been
shots?
3 shots. He was out at the arc.
Yeah. Let's see if it's a Pips out and he fakes. It should be 3.
So Scottie Pippen heading to the free throw line. I think they're only going to give him 2.
No, he was. Well,
Pippen gets 2 free throws and misses the first. Scottie's free throw shooting down to 65% now.
He made his first 18 out of 20 this year.
Yeah, he started out red hot, but Hit a wall on the West Coast trip. Misses 2. And here come the Bucks. 3 minutes gone by, first quarter. Baker on the block. Rodman the rebound. Quickly to Jordan. Luke Longley on the drive.
Luke running well on the wing. Michael gave him the pass, and Tony loved that. That whole bench loved the way he did it.
So the Bulls take the lead now, 8-7.
Good group of guys. The chemistry is very good on the bench, you know.
Absolutely. Knocked out of bounds. It's no foul. Last touch on the play by Lee Mayberry. Ron Harper with some backcourt defense.
Touch it here.
Don't forget, every time a Bulls slam dunks in tonight's game, $25 from McDonald's to Charitables. As Luke Longley did moments ago. Scotty wants Michael on the block. He's pretty well covered. They rotate to Harper. 10 to go on the shot clock now. Scotty for 3.
Yeah.
Ring it up.
They're giving you the outside shot. So Scotty misses 2 from 15 feet. Add it together 30. He's got a 3.
Yes. Bulls by 4, their biggest lead.
They don't seem to be guarding the perimeter down here on the Bulls. We'll see how that affects the game.
Certainly haven't challenged it yet defensively. Quick double team by Harper that time. Mayberry on the drive. Jordan takes it away. Bulls on a 7-0 run, and here comes Michael.
Oh, yeah. What a move. Down the lane. Didn't know which hand he was going to go with. Made up his mind at the last minute. Nice runner by Mike. And they had a 7-0 lead. Look at the Bulls. Or 7-4 lead.
And the Bulls have put together a 9-0 run. 6-point advantage. Mayberry on the block. Rodman and Baker some contact there. And the foul on Dennis is his first and the second on the team. Now, Red, we're seeing Lee Mayberry in a...
All right, this is pretty good defense here. Rodman and Vin Baker get a little physical down low. And that's something that he has not had from the Bulls last year, any physical play against him.
Again, they go into Baker. Double team from Longley. Right back to Benjamin. The Bulls will give up that 15-footer, but Benoit Benjamin has hit nothing but net on 2 straight shots here tonight. Scottie Pippen back. Bulls lead is 4. Longley down low. Over the back came Benjamin to the foul called. Benoit's first, second on the team. I started to say that Lee Mayberry getting the starting capacity at point guard for the Bucks. Eventually, Sherman Douglas is targeted for that role as a starter. Pippen. Rodman chases it down. And the Bulls reload the offense. Backdoor. Scottie Pippen from Luke Longley. Nicely done.
Yeah, nice drop by Luke. Pip's got 5. That'll open up in the center. The center gives the ball back. All of a sudden, he'll start to get easier shots as the game goes on, too.
Again, the Bulls on top by 6. Newman. Baker in close. So Vin Baker has 4. And Milwaukee back to within 4. Pippen to the arc again. Traveled, yep. Shuffled the feet as he made his head fake. Scotty doesn't believe it, but a timeout called on the floor nonetheless. 6:28 to go in this first quarter. The traveling on Pippen turns it over to Milwaukee when we resume from the Bradley Center with the Bulls leading by 4. Chicago Bulls play on the lead. They've come out, hit 78% of their shots. Not bad for Milwaukee. Bucks shooting at 71% on 5 of 7 from the field. This is Lee Mayberry. Watched by Jordan. Bucks have the floor spread pretty well. Benjamin down low. 8 to go on the shot clock now. Newman bottled up by Harper. Benjamin and the kick by Longley reloads the shot clock.
They had it down about 4 seconds. A good defense, and they reload. Look at this. Rabbit shirts and leaning and pushing and shoving, and who's got the advantage? Well, you can't let the offensive player have the total advantage. The referees won't do it either. Baker with the long jumper.
Once again, Vin Baker, who comes off a career-high 32-point performance against the LA Clippers the other night. Bulls lead down to 2. Good ball movement into Longley. Scotty gets a screen from Luke. Here's Harp. Harper gets the step on the drive against Benjamin. Drew contact and the foul on Benoit Benjamin, is second. Third of the team.
Johnny Harper sees the opening, takes it on in. His former teammate with the Clippers bangs into him on the side. Harper with 2 free throws, playing well.
Red much more aggressive. He seems to be getting to the lane a lot more often now, Ron Harper, than we've seen in the past. Up off the Bucks bench, Terry Cummings, the former DePaul star, coming in, replacing Benoit Benjamin. So the Bucks just got a whole lot smaller.
Now we'll see what happens.
See if the Bulls answer, you mean?
Well, I was going to think will Newman go up front, but I don't think so yet.
Harper studies for his second and makes them both. 4-point lead now in favor of the Bulls. Some pressure in the backcourt. There's the long lead to Robinson. The dish off to Cummings on the reverse. Got a block and a foul.
Pippen on the side of the head, I believe it was. His first, the third on the team. Let's take a look at it down the court. The Bulls didn't defend at the back, and Terry Cummings take it up. Pip gets a good block, but he catches part of Terry's head. Terry Cummings.
Had he not made contact with the body, that would have been a good block. Cummings at the free throw line. Longtime veteran, and they brought him on, Red, because they had a lot of young guys on this ball club at the start of this season. They needed some veteran leadership, if nothing else than just by example, and how the guy practices, how he prepares for a game, that type of thing. And certainly Terry Cummings at his 13th year can provide some maturity to any team.
Big connection to Chicago, Carver High School and DePaul University.
And some of his best years as a pro here in Milwaukee in a 5-year career in Milwaukee. Vin Baker takes the long carom, and the Bucks still have it on this possession. Bulls leading by 3. Baker from the outside again, not this time. Longley the rebound. Here goes Ronnie Harper.
Whoa! Hop right over the big dog. Woo! Ronnie Harper taking off, gets his first basket. He's got 4 points. What an explosion that was.
5-point lead for the Bulls. Mayberry bottled up by Jordan. Now Lee gets the step down the lane. Jordan swats it from behind. Harper able to recover.
Had his foot out of bounds? Yep, I guess
he did. Take a look at Ron Harper.
On the offensive end, look at this. Oh, they could give $50 to McDonald for that one.
Well, I would say so. Hell, you and I'll kick in 50 on that.
I'll go 12 and a half.
All right. Bucks resume on offense, trailing by 5. Newman. Baker on the block. Robinson cutting through the lane. Nicely done, and a foul. Yes, and it counts. The foul is on Luke Longley. It's his first. 4th on the team, and watch it again.
Little pass by Vin Baker out of it. They let the big dog just walk down the lane and get to the basket. It's not a tough pass. It's very nicely done.
Robinson missing on the free throw, and the Bulls still have the lead by 2.